Hi everybody, and welcome to what can only be described as a video language lesson posted on the internet. Coming to you from the birthplace of the author A.A. Milne, who wrote the stories of Winnie the Pooh and his various animal friends, plus his human companion, Christopher Robin. Did you know that Christopher Robin was a real person? In fact, he was A.A. Milne's son. England is also the birthplace of the English language, which is why we are all here today. So without any more small talk or jibber-jabbering, let's get on with today's full English lesson, which will start right now. Do you ever find yourself with your head in the clouds? Do you ever drift off into another world? Sometimes it is very easy to become distracted by a thought, especially when you are in need of some sort of escape. To daydream is to drift away from reality. You float off to another dimension, another time, another place, or both. A happy memory that you are keen to relive might send you into a daydream. Something that you hope will be, or a place you would like to visit, can become part of that daydream. The most vivid daydreams tend to be the things that have already happened. A nice memory that you enjoy reliving over and over in your mind can really cheer you up. A daydream can be fantastic, outlandish, weird, and wonderful. Your daydream might visualize a life of wealth, fame, or immense power. To daydream is to fantasize. You drift away. You go off to another place. You are miles away, albeit in your imagination. We might say that a person who daydreams a lot often has their head in the clouds. A daydream can be described as a flight of fantasy. Daydreaming is not necessarily a bad thing, as quite often it can lead to a moment of inspiration. Do you ever daydream? What do you daydream about? Your memory can play tricks on you. You might be at work doing something mundane when all of a sudden a memory pops into your head. It might be a random moment from your past. Something that has left an impression on you might simply pop up in your head. You might have a flashback. A moment in the present can send you back in time. A certain sound or smell from your childhood that occurs in the present can transport you back to your younger years. Sometimes the memories consist of unhappy events and moments we would rather forget. Looking back on your life experiences is normal. You reminisce. You reflect. You consider what occurred by remembering the events that went before. As we get older, our distant memories become more precious. Your memories make you the person you are. They are your individual experiences that are an irreplaceable part of you. Here are two words that look similar but have different meanings. The words are frill and thrill. Firstly, the word frill with an F means an attractive addition or decoration. You make something look more appealing by adding frills. You might see a frill on a woman's dress or skirt. You might add frills to a pair of curtains so as to make them stand out more. So something that makes an item seem more appealing is a frill. In business, you might see frills being added to a particular type of service. This hotel is worth staying at, just for the frills. The extravagant services added to something can be described as frills. Of course, the opposite can also be true. If a business wants to cut costs or make something more affordable, then they might take away the frills. A basic service without the unnecessary comforts or luxury can be described as no frills. The air ticket to France is very cheap, but it comes with no frills. You are getting the basic flight with nothing added as a bonus. A basic service is a no-frills service. Then there is the word thrill, which can be either a noun, adjective or verb. Something that makes you feel a sudden rush of excitement can be described as a thrill. It was a thrill to see BTS in concert last night. I was thrilled to be asked to speak at the seminar. The sudden rush of excitement is a thrill. You feel the thrill. Your breathing becomes deeper. Your heart might suddenly start racing. You are feeling the thrill. The thing that gives you the thrill is thrilling, such as a thrilling fairground ride, a thrilling movie, or a thrilling expedition. The thrilling thing is the thrill. The thrill is what you get from the thing that is thrilling you. An excited-looking person can appear thrilled. The smile on his face told me that he was thrilled to be there. So as a noun, thrill names the feeling. As a verb, you can cause a person to feel thrilled. And as an adjective, a person can appear thrilled. So, there you have it. Frill and thrill. Two similar-looking words with very different meanings. Here's an interesting phrase that you might hear when discussing new ideas or ventures. The phrase is trial and error. This phrase means to try many different ways of doing something until you find the best method or the one that works for you. A trial and error approach is often used in R&D, which means research and development. This is a means by which experimentation is carried out to determine the best course of action to take. This is often done when designing a new product. The trial and error principle is used in general life too. The way we learn as children quite often uses this trial and error method. From learning to walk to learning to drive a car. The trial and error principle is often occurring, even if you are not aware of it. When you start off doing something, whether it is a new pursuit or a radical plan to design something innovative, then there is a good chance that trial and error will be the route you will take to achieving your goal. The trial is the work involved, and the error relates to the mistakes you will make on the way. It's now time to take a look at another buzzword. A buzzword is a word or phrase that is popular during a certain period or is frequently used. Today's buzzword is establishment. The word establishment as a mass noun means the action of establishing something or being established. To establish something means to create something with the intention of putting it in place. A set of rules or laws can be established. A group or company can be established or set up. The governing body which enforces power over society is often referred to as the establishment. A large business organisation or a public institution can be referred to as an establishment. An influential group within a certain profession or area of activity is often referred to as a type of establishment. The medical establishment will not like these new healthcare plans. A religious group that has a system of rules and directives that have been organised by law is an establishment. We often refer to it as church establishment. The word establish derives from Latin and literally means make firm. It's true that the English language can be quite confusing, especially when it comes to pronunciation. Good examples of this occurrence are the words lose and loose, chose and choose. Firstly, the word lose means to mislace something. It describes the sudden loss of an item or person. The spelling of lose often causes confusion for many when it comes to written English. The word chose is used in the past tense as something that has been chosen. You chose it. I chose this dress yesterday whilst out shopping. So despite the similar spelling, the word lose and chose are pronounced very differently. Then we have loose and choose. Firstly, the word loose means the state of slackness or free movement. I have a loose tooth. I should go to the dentist, I guess. Then there is choose, which describes the action of making a selection. You select something. You choose an item. I will choose my wedding dress tomorrow. It's worth remembering that while chose and choose are related, lose and loose are not, thus proving that the English language can sometimes be a very confusing thing indeed. Sadly, we have come to the end of another full English lesson. It's time to cut you loose, but I hope you will not lose that lovely smile on your face. Feel free to choose my channel as your place to learn English. I hope in the future you will feel that you chose well. Don't forget to subscribe right now and make sure you have your notifications activated so you will never miss another one of my English lessons, be it live or recorded. This is Mr. Duncan in England saying thanks for watching, enjoy your English studies, see you again soon, and of course, ta-ta for now.